random module and match module. So we have in previous lecture we have covered what are modules and libraries, and in this lecture we are going to see how we are going to implement and use random module and match module. So first one is random module. So open your terminal and after that just can go for Python, or you can directly open a Python IDE. After that, you have your first command should be Python import random. So basically, it is a random module which has some functionalities like randomness. Just like in a program, you need sometimes to generate random numbers, and and your whole code works on that. So we need a random module also. So if we run this, let's do this another way. From random import all. Okay. So now I will have all of the functions. And if you want to check what are the function, you can use dir for that. What are function and constants, whatever. So we are going to learn these five. If you can see, random, randint, randrange, choice, shuffle, and sample. So these six functions we are going to learn today. So first one is random. It takes no input from the user. For example, it is just simply a random. It just generates random numbers. So if you run multiple times, it gives different answer from 0 to 1, and it is always a floating point number. So it gives like random number from 0 to 1. Now after this we have random. So what does random? Random is like giving a lowercase and upper, giving a random but with a range from 1 to 10. Okay, now if you execute this function, so you can see you get a random number here. So here can one more thing see, you can see one more thing. It is not like range. Just like in range, we have up lower limit and upper limit. So our number will goes like L, and then L plus 1, and then L plus 2, L plus 3, up to U minus 1. So it is not going to U. But randint was like it's like lower limit and upper limit. It can generate random from L to L plus 1, L plus, but it is always be integer. A randint always going to take integer and also return integer, and it will goes up to U minus 1 U. So it is going up to U. What does this mean? Randint, if I say about randint, it goes from 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. 10 is also going to be included for this one. But if I try to print the list of the range, suppose I print the list of range 1 to 10, it only goes up to 9, not 10. So it is not like range condition. Now let's try for next one, which is randrange. So this one is the third function of random module. Okay, so for this we have, so this is like a range. Suppose if I try 1, 10 and 1, let's say. So it is giving, let's check, will this one give upper limit as output or not? So here you can see this one does not give, and if you want to check, you can take a help just rand range, and don't put bracket. You need to just pass the function name. Okay, here you can see randrange is a start to stop method of random. Okay, because it is saying that it is method of random, means it means that it is function of random module. And instance, choose a random item from range, start, stop, and step. So this one is like just exact like range. Okay, suppose if I do like 1, so here you can see it is telling that error. Why? Let's read this error first. Raise error empty range for rand range. What does this empty range means? If you try list of range 1 1 1, So here we got empty list. So that's why is raising error because we pass the empty range. So this rand range is same as range. Okay. So what is difference here? So what is difference between rand range and range? Range will return you all of the elements of that range. For example, if I type range list of the range 1 to 10 and step is 1, so let's return all of that range values. But what that rand range will work? Just like rand range, like it's 1, 10, and 1. Step is 1. Step is just like same as, for example, if you pass here 2, it is going to like take some random values from 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. It will skip that value just like we have learned in list range. So you can see it is generating random. It is selecting basically from randomly from the range list, from the list of range. So here you can see if you try, you will get every number wise. Okay, so our next one is choice. Well, how does this choice work? So choice, like, let's take first help on choice. If you run this, it is saying choice sequence method of random. Again, it is method choose a random element from a non-empty sequence. So it says with the non-empty sequence, it is going to change. It is going to basically select a element, choose a random element. So suppose if I pass 1, 2, 3, it is going to select from. If I even I can pass list string because the string is also sequence. Let's say hello. Now let's say pass Python here. Okay. So you can see it generated, and if I again run y, so here you can see if you run this, you will get each and every character, and it is random basically. So in this way you can use this. And one more thing, it said as non-empty. Let's try to pass empty one. So you can see it raises error, index error, cannot choose from empty space. So so a choice is a function or method of a random import random module, which basically lets you to choose any one's element at a time randomly from your given sequence. Now our next one is shuffle. How does shuffle work? For shuffle, you should have one list. So suppose this is our list. Okay. Now if we try to shuffle this, let's say if I am printing L, let's try to print L. Our L is like this. And if I shuffle, now if I try to print L, here you can see my list is shuffled. If I again run the shuffle, okay, it changed position of 2, 3, and 1. Now if I again run the shuffle, okay, I can assign the value, right. Let's again shuffle this. So you can see it again shuffle. So shuffle is used to move your elements randomly in your list. So that's how shuffle works. And after that we have sample. How does sample is going to be work? Sample is like, okay, let's say if you currently what we are in choice, we are getting only one value at a time. It's like only one random value from our given list. What if I want three random values from a given list, five random values from a given list? Let's try this. For example, this is A, and then B, and then C, and then D. Okay, let me to increase this. So basically, this is a line of code which is going to generate from A to Z in single line. So if I try to print L, Here you can see I got A to Z in one go. Now after this, what I'm going to do, I'm going to select, for example, if I have choice L, it return me Q. Again, if I done this, A, K, anything. Now if I want three of the three elements randomly from this. So here I can get these three. If I want five, I got also five. If I want seven, I got also seven. If I want 20, I also got 20. If I get 25, 25 also, and 26, since English has 26 letters and all of the letters are there, so it returned all of the letters, but it is returned in the form of list, but in also random way. Now let's try to print one more. So you can see it returned me error. So raises value error sample larger than the population. What it means, large sample is larger. Sample larger means we have 27. So it is saying that this sample and it is larger than population. Population is, it means here length of the length of your list. So if you try your length of your list, length of L, it is 26 and you pass 27. So 26 is greater than 27, basically 27. It should be, this number should be less than length of L, but it is not. So therefore it is error. And we got value error sample larger than population or is negative. So it is not sure about negative or positive. So it directly returned us, it may be negative. Let's try with negative one. If you try negative also, it is again going to error, throwing you error. Now if you try like help sample, okay, it has very large help on this documentation. So help is basically a documentation just given by developer. Now let's check. So it is basically same thing, returning like this. Okay, we can pass one more thing. Here you can see, let's say L is equals to R G P. Okay, now I'm going to take sample and we have sample which has R and G and P, and let's say R is 4, our first index which is our 0 index which is R. Let's say we want it as 4 times and green as 12 times and blue as, let's say blue as 8 times. Okay, count is not, okay, count is equals to, because count is keyword argument, and we are going to pass after that, let's say k is equals to, this is, it is a selection how many you want to return. So if I want to return like, let's say we have 1 to 3 only. So here you can see number of elements you want is can be set to keyword argument k equals to 3, and counts is a basically counting of these numbers. Let's try to sum up them. 4 plus 12 is 16, and let's say 8, 12, 20, 20, 24. Okay, if you try k equals to 24, okay, let's say lst equals to lst equals to like this, and if you try lst and if you try to sort the lst, sorted lst, so you can see we got 8 times b, 12 times g, and 4 times r. So basically the sorting is like arranging all of the values one by one, so it gets all of b one time, and after that we all got all of the g, and after that we are getting all of r. And since first index 0 index we have 4, and our L has 0 index R, so R is going 4 times, so a sample is going to multiply those index by, let's like our L0 is R, so L0 is going to be taken 4 times, L1 is G, and L1, and here is 12, so count is 12, so count 0 is 12. What is happening now, that G will be going to be 12 times, and after that we have on third position we have B, so it is going to take an 8 times. So in this way you can use random function for the larger, basically creating a larger sample. So that's all about sample here. Okay, So okay, let's try to create a one program like using a random module. So we are going to create one program. It is like using random module for guessing a number. Let's say so we are going to import random first, and what we are going to do, we are take R num. R num basically for our understanding is random number generated by random module. So what we are going to do, we are going to like random dot random 1 2, let's say 1 to 5. Okay, now this is our guess number. What we are going to make, we are going to make a program in which we are going to input the guess number, which the number which are going to guess this number can be this 1 2 3 4 5, any random number we are going to input, and Python will check is it same number or different number. And if it's same, then you are going to print correct. You guessed it correctly, and if it is wrong, then you are going to print what the number was. So like this, like yeah, guess is equals to I am going to take input from the user. Okay, let's make it like guess the number from 1 to 5. Let's do. Now after this, if guess number is equals to our number, what are you going to do? Then congratulations, you got else else we are going to then better luck next time. Then the number was already and R. Okay, now let's try to run this. Okay, let's try to get it is 4. Okay, it has actually got 4. So we got this in first time. Okay, now the number of 3. So you can create a mini game using this. So again, it is going to, again it was math. So actually the range is very small. So therefore we are getting that much time. And let's try one more code. So this one is code for random number generator, and in which we are going to get. Now in the next one, what we are going to do, we are going to create a program for dice. Suppose you don't have dice for a Ludo, you can create a program, and even if you want to build a Ludo in Python, you can use this method. So let's say dice is equals to random.random, and we are going from 1 to 6. Okay. So on each and every turn, we are going to execute this. But let's say if dice got 6, then it will need to again run again as per our case. So we are going to like if dice equals to 6, we are going to print. Okay, let's first print for not equals to 6. We are going to print you got modulo d and modulo dice. Else if dice is equals to 6, print congratulations. Correct? We are congratulations. You got 6. Obviously, it is 6. We not take to modulo d. We don't need to format this. And we are going to run this again. Type equals to random dot random, and again 1 2 3. Okay, now we have to write a code for if dice equals to 6. Okay, so if now again if dice equals to 6. Let's first try for print for dice not equals to 6. Print you got modulo d modulo dice. Else print congratulations, you got 2 into 2 times 6. And what you're going to have to do, they are going to again run random dot random and run your random from and if now dice equals and if the dice equals 6, now if dice equals to 6 there, then oops, you got 3 6. Try again because in our as you know on third 6 uh, our loop is going to be cancelled. All the chances cancelled out at that point. Else, friend, you got modulo D and modulo D is dice. And let's see. Okay, so let's try to run this. Okay, I got one. So actually is very difficult. So I can see I got 6 on the first attempt and after it I got 2. Now if you try random times more, you may got 2 6. I'm not getting. Okay, I'm got 1 6 only. I got again 1 6. So actually it is very rare chance for getting 2 6 there. Again 1 6. So yeah, okay, let's try to change the table for our condition. We are going to do it like 5 6 5 6. This one also 5 6. I'm just doing this so I will get 6 3 times. I got 5. Okay, here you can see, congratulations, you got 6. And on the second time, it is again congratulations, you got 2 times 6. And after that, you got 5. Let's try for 3. Try this multiple times. Okay, here you can see, oops, you got 3 times 6. Try again. So it means our chance is cancelled and you have to try again. So in this way, you can make a code work and let's reset it back. So this is the code for random dice generator for which you can also use the Ludo and game if you want. And let's get to the next example. Let me check next example. Okay, there's one more simple example for using random dot choice. Okay, now for let's say you have a coin and you have a head tail, but you don't have coin right now, and you need to make a software on this, a little small software module on this. So you can use random dot choice random module with a method or function of random which is choice. So what we are going to do, we are going to like coins, I mean coin side equals to add tail. Okay. Now after this, what we are going to do, we are going to just print. Okay, let's take a value. Uh, Side equals to random dot choice c underscore side. So it is going to select any one of them, and when I try to print side, so let's try to run this. So you can see I got head this time, again head, now tail, now head, now tail, now head. So in this way, you can create a random generator program using Python for random things. And we next, let's say, okay, next work we can create is like rock paper scissors. So this is like we are going to create for rock paper scissors game in which we are going to play against computer. Import random and list is equals to rock paper scissors. Okay. So what we are going to do? We are going so first set a target. Let's take a target from user. Okay, let's take a target equals to I am input enter target and let's say okay, let's go for target and after target what we are going to do? We are going to use while loop and also we are going to take two more variable for score. Score is equals to like this or okay, we are going to take a score equals to dictionary player. Currently we have 0 score and after that also computer. It is also having a 0 score. So now what we are going to do? We are going to do while loop. Score while score of computer is not equals to target or well not or score of player equals is not equals to target. So what is happening? What will happen here? It will like our program will run until and unless any one of them get equals to equals to score equals to target basically. And when it achieve target, then is going to win. Now what we are going to do? Okay, we have three options to select. We are going to print like print. You can use multiple strings for this. Now we have to select your choice. One for rock, two dot for paper, and three dot for scissor. Okay, okay. Now after this, what we are going to do? We are going to take input from the user. Okay, not choice. Okay, just like Let's say get zero select is equals to int input, enter your choice. Okay. Now, now what we are going to do? We are going to do like computer will select from this item. And for that, what it is going to do? It is like for that we have choice. So computer. So let's give a variable more clearly. Layer selection and the computer selection. Computer selection is like choice. Okay, random dot choice, random dot choice L, and here we are going to pass this in L index. So what will happen? It will directly get that value selected. Now let's say uh, let's create this program like if someone selected rock and rock in front of paper will have less value. I guess we need to set like this. So so for creating this program, we need to mention this that we have only six possible conditions: rock with paper, rock with scissor, paper with, or and after this paper with scissor. Okay, so we have only three conditions we need to check. Okay, so for that, what we are going to do is so we can do it like okay, so we are going to create one dictionary in which we are going to create dictionary for win situation. And when it is not win situation, it will be lose situation. For example, if I am taking rock, the rock will win from scissor. And instead of this, the rock will win from scissor. And next one we have the paper. Paper will win against rock. And the next one is scissor. So scissor is going to win against paper. So we are getting some okay, this one is the now. Yeah. So now if we check if p underscore not like this. For example, we are going to check for paper option, but it is going to input by the user. So p underscore select is equals to c underscore select. Then user wins. So we are going to print congratulations, you got it. And we are also going to print the score. So we are going to print at the end we are going to print the score. Okay. So user score score of the player score of player plus equals to 1. Else then you lose. Try next time. Okay. Now score of the computer will be plus equals to 1. And after this at the end we are going to print player versus we are going to print like player modulo d and then computer modulo d, and at the end and after that we have to pass like modulo score player score computer. So in this way, user is going to complete its line and just press an enter line, print an empty line, so it makes separate from each and everyone. After this, what we are going to do, we are going to print. Okay, let's say if the score of the player is equals to target, then congratulations, you win against computer. Else, then computer wins. Let's know this congratulations. Okay, now let's try to run this. I'm going to take a target of 5 and let's say my choice is like rock. So you lose. Try next time. Okay, it did not show me what is the input, what is selected by the, what is selected by computer. So I'm also going to print like our selection. Use selected. You can also print like this if you want direct. And computer selected. Now let's run this. It will be more clear to us. Let's take a target of 3 this time. And I will take choice this time 1 again. So you can see you got it. You selected scissor, computer selected paper. Therefore it kept it. So because scissor can cut paper, therefore I win. And let's again take choice. Again I'm going to take rock. So you lose. You selected scissor. Okay, it is saying you selected scissor. And let's try with 3. Okay, so we done one mistake here. We should do -1 because index is shifted by 1. It is from 0 to 1 to, we have maintained what 1 to 3. So let's again try this. Target is 3. Let's get raw. Okay, so you selected rod, computer selected Caesar. Now we are getting corrected. And now after this, you can again see you selected like this. And let's go with 3. Let's again try with 1. Now computer wins. You selected Caesar, computer selected rock. So again we are on our tie. And let's try for 3. Okay, what is my target here? So let's again try this. So I debug my code and there should not be or, it should be and. If you try to solve this logic. So on while using this, you can create a same program and this nothing change and then the rest of things are the same. So you can do it in this way. If you want to take snapshot of this, you can take if you want. So that's how we are going to use random and let's try one more example if you want. Which can be okay, so that's enough for today. And in next lecture we are going to learn about we are going to learn about math modules.